Okay. I believe we're live. I have no idea how Twitch works, but here we are. Nice to meet all of you. I'm recording this for YouTube as well. This is my first music transcription stream. My name is Isaiah. I'm a music student. I'm trying to capture a lot of Ori's soundtrack. And by capture, I mean like basically reconstruct it by ear. And I'll do my best. This is like for fun. This is educational for my own sake. I I just want to be able to like learn as much as I can from Gareth Coker's amazing work. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming all um all that I can because I really like his work. I'm just a super big fan. So here we go. This is this launch trailer for Blind Forest right now. Um, there's a um, there's a point that I've already reached in this song. I've actually already started quite a bit of it. Um, there's here. Let me kind of zoom out here. We've got this is what I think is in the song right now. We got some voices, definitely some different like inner voices in the choir. They're not all doing like the same thing, especially around the middle of the song. So I put 5 voices in here for now. We got the standard 4 string instruments for now. Maybe I'll add some other voices, and I'm thinking maybe like a French horn on the higher end of the spectrum. Um, maybe a French horn, maybe a trumpet. I don't know. This is the um, this is the launch trailer for Blind Forest. There's not that many horns in it. It's mostly a lot of drums and deep sounds. So I think it's fair to say I'm not going to use a lot of horns in this song. Actually, I'm just going to play the original song here so we can kind of get a reference point. So yeah, that's the original. My God. See, like, I might as well just like go into depth of why I'm doing this project. I I just there's something about Gareth's work with Ori I haven't heard anywhere else in my life when it comes to screen scoring. Um, I have played the games. Games are amazing. They just, I feel like the game is what lifts up the music. I don't know if it's like supposed to be the other way around, but for me it's just, holy cow, man. This, it feels like it's straight from the soul. Like every note's like, it feels like pure art. And that's what I'm trying to learn how to do in music. I'm trying to capture how he uses the music theory and all the sound differences to try and make this just complete, like, it's just groundbreaking soundscape. I don't know how, but we're gonna try and figure out how. We'll see. So let's get to it. So we've got piano, of course, got all the voices, strings, percussion. I might not mention that for now. I mean, okay, so I got glockenspiel, vibraphone, bass guitar. Maybe the bass guitar is like low piano notes. I don't know, it's hard to hear. I'll get into that. Sustained bass. Okay, that's towards the end. You could hear it here. You can hear like I'm hearing like a woo. Sorry, I don't know how the balance is on my soundboard. I think actually I'm gonna attempt to not talk while I'm playing the music. I think that's the play, because, well, I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea how to stream. Okay. What else we got? We got sticks, suspended cymbal. Yep. So you hear like little rolls here. You hear the. Yep, that's what that is. And then bass drum is kind of along with those. And then string panic build right here. I don't know what that is going to be yet. I don't know what instrument this could be. I have no idea. It's like that, all that strings, like, it's like building up really high pitch. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll just put like a bunch of violins and then delete this. I'm not sure yet. So where am I? Because I've already done like most of it. Okay. I think I was going by instrument, so I've done violin. Okay, now I have to do viola. Okay. And I don't know, if I had this idea earlier, I would have streamed before I started this. It probably would have been better. But we're just gonna continue streaming, so people will catch on whenever they want. They're gonna be like in the middle of a lot of songs sometimes, so I'll just answer any questions as I go, I guess. Okay, so violas. Okay, so to get a good ear, I guess, for the strings in this section, I'm just gonna keep replaying it, because I have to be able to see. I mean, just like really lock in, because my ears have to like get they have to get used to the sound of the strings in this section. There's a lot going on, obviously. Let me see if I could hear them. I hear the violins for sure. They're very high. Maybe there is no violas. We'll see. Okay. don't think I hear like another mid string in here. I think I might hear a bass or a cello, but this this second part definitely has a cello. Okay, so we hear pulsing, right? Wum, 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 wum. What note is that? I think it is. I think it's A flat. It's the one. I think it's the tonic note. I don't know if I should Again, I have no idea how to speak in terms of music. This is why I'm doing this, because I need to learn like musical terms. So the one is called tonic, right? The one note. Let me pull up a graph here. Notes of scale. Names. I know one is tonic. Supertonic is next. That's the 2. There it is. Tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant. I knew those. Submediant, leading tone, tonic. Okay, I'm gonna try and use those words so I could sound smarter. Okay, so we got those. Supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, leading tone, tonic. Okay, so I hear tonic going whoom on the low end. Whoom. I got that wrong. Like that. So go back here. Yep. So there's definitely pulsing throughout both of these two sections here. But I just don't hear like a mid string. I'm gonna get rid of these for now. I hear a cello in the second part, but not the first part. I think what we could do to save a lot of time here, I could just do all the strings in one run so I can hear all the strings. I hear some clipping. Oh dear. I don't have the best CPU. I might have to change that to be able to stream and do this. But we'll see how this goes, because if I were to go back to my other transcription for the second what's it called? The definition. Wait, no, the definitive edition trailer was definitely intense. I was clipping without even streaming. This might get that bad. I don't know. We'll see. If I have to get a new PC or CPU, so be it. I could play Minecraft too. Oh well. It's a good day for me. Alright, anyway. So we have, that's just a low note, isn't it? No, yeah, there's a string there. I hear it. It's like, it's getting very it's getting very the impact of the piano makes it seem like it's just a piano note, but I can hear it. There's a string there too. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm not 100% right. I'm never going to be 100% right on this because this is just, these songs are so good. Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's put a, wait a minute. Wait, let me put a bass here. Get the basses. And for all my sounds so far, I only have one plugin, and that's called Musio. It seems to have everything I need. I haven't run into any issues yet. I'm sure I will though, because Gareth loves to use a lot of synth stuff in the second game, and I'm gonna run into a lot of problems up there. I can tell. Okay, strings. Damn. Okay, I made these really quiet. How do I turn up the preview volume? Oh yeah. 40? Let's try negative 30. It's super loud if you put it at 0. Okay. I might have to... Okay, that's better. Is it a bass or is it a cello? Let me see. I think it's a bass. I'm gonna go with bass for now. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Basses. Yeah. Let's try that. It is very quiet. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit quieter so we have some more room. Okay, so it goes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so it's 4 of them, right? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. Go back down to F. Okay, went down that time. Went. That's so low. Does anyone else hear that? That's so cool. It's so low. I think that, I don't know, maybe I'm hearing things. Maybe it's just the piano. What did I do for the piano here? Let me see. So it's difficult. I don't know if I hear like just a like really low, like airy piano here. I have no idea. I think these two, for now, I'm just gonna move these down an octave. That sounds right. That sounds right. That's fine. I'm not gonna put these strings down here. Alright, let me restart. What was that? Some sort of gliss going on? I have to figure out why it does that, because when I start recording for playback, from like in between, what are these called? MIDI? I think these are called like MIDI boxes. If I were to put see, what is this called? I don't even know what this is called. See, we need to know these names so people understand us. Play, it's like a play something. Play cursor. I think it's called a play cursor. Yeah, play cursor. If I put the play cursor right here, and if I hit record, sometimes it puts the MIDI note in the previous MIDI box. I don't know why. I gotta change that. It doesn't happen too often, but it's a little annoying. It's okay. It's not here, so it's okay. Okay, now it feels weird because I took the bass out. Let me see this again. Okay, okay. have those. What are those notes? We're just gonna copy and paste these really quick. That's when the bass goes away. And the piano goes. Okay. All right, we're doing good, doing good, doing good. Let's just take this back a little bit. There we go. I like to separate these because it gives me some organization, I guess. Just helps me see like what's separate. So here, where do the basses come back? I tried to map out, like I'll put the MIDI box where I think the instrument is. So that's why you see all these MIDI boxes are already here. They could be wrong, but once I get to them, that's when I can look at them because they're there and I can see them. Okay. Those are basses, but it's not sustained. It's like vroom, vroom. It's like tenuto maybe. So let me duplicate this, delete this, delete this. Keep those for now. Let me just we'll take this. We'll turn this into tenuto for now. Ooh. So African voices, that's cool. Alright. Are these dark cellos? Okay. Where's the basses though? Basses have tenutos, don't they? I thought they did. They sound like tenutos. Like, if I were to do this with violins, it's like whoom, whoom. But where are they? Let me just look up basses. I could have sworn there was tenuto basses. Could just be tripping. These are just too short. See if these basses have tenutos. Okay, so they probably don't. Oh. There it is. That sounds like one bass. I need to know more about strings, because when I hear that, I feel like it's one, but at the same time, I feel like it's playing two notes, two different octaves. That sounds like two, but it sounds like one. I'm just going to keep it, though, because that's the sound we need. That's the kind of technique that they're using is tenuto, I think. No, it's too soft. See, I was wrong. Okay, let's go back. Basses. Maybe it's... Okay, maybe it is this one. It's forzando. Okay, it's a bit more short than I thought. Let's try that. Why is that? That sounds long. Yeah, it sounds long. Spiccato. Maybe it's staccato? That's too short. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. I combined staccato with sforzando. I don't know. I have no idea what the actual name of that technique is. I don't know if it's staccato, sforzando, tenuto. I don't know. But let's do that. So we have... So it's... Okay. Oh, hello. Lena Blake 24. I'm good. How are you? We're just transcribing some music here. This is Ori. The Blind Forest, the first trailer song. No, I lied, the third. Maybe it is the first. I have no idea. He posted this song before the game released. So it's one of the first trailers, but we're trying to remake it here. How's your day going? And it goes back up. does the same thing. Goes up to down, then back up. No, it's different. It goes... I think. I don't even know if the scale changed. Or if the key changed. I have no idea. I have to take a look at these notes. After I make all of the notes happen, I'm going to sit down and take a look at the song as a whole and figure out what chords he used, what chord sequences, what progressions. It's going to be a really good learning experience. But for now, we're doing basses. Alright, let me see. Nope. There we go. Yeah, okay. So it's... Alright, let me quantize these. Okay, we might need a little bit of like, I don't know what it is about these string MIDI notes, but they always have to be a little bit ahead of the grid to sound good. That's good. That's good. What? Okay. Take that away. I think we bring all of these velocities just up a little bit, because... I think it's okay. We're going to tweak the volumes later. We're just getting the notes down for now. So there is a repeat. Got these 4 notes repeated. And then what? Okay, there's one more pulse right at the end of here. Okay, there's a sustained bass. It's quiet. It's not as big as the pulses, but it's there. Oh, fuck. I can't. I can't hum that low. Let me try again. It's like that, yeah. Okay. So now. Okay, and that's where shit gets crazy. Before we move on, there's the cello part. This is gonna be tough. Let me try my best though. There's a cello in this sequence. Oops. This is gonna be loads of fun. I love all the colors he adds. Just so tasteful. I mean, I'm not concerned with like the exact notation of these notes, because once you get the chord structure down, these basic like bass notes and high notes, these inner voices are just, or not inner voices, I should say, maybe like these extra voices are just like personal taste. They're like sprinkles on the cake, you know? So, all right, what am I doing? So, okay. Did I get cello? No, I've just opened Musio, then I closed it. So we need to get cello. It's just a single cello. So let me get a single cello. Performance legato or expressive legato? Let's try expressive. It's in there somewhere. Ooh, ooh. Sorry. That sounded cool. This Musio plugin's pretty cool. It kind of like tries to simulate what it would sound like to change from note to note. It's pretty cool. So it's like something like this. Okay, so that's more like it. It's like... And it goes back down. I'm close, I'm close. You just gotta get this first part. Oh my god. The deeper you dig into this, you always find something new. I'm just blown away by how simple these things are and how interconnected. Like, he uses the same progressions in his music, and so artfully too, because if you look at let me pull up this other song. Where is it? We hear this cello line later on, and sorry, I was looking at... don't listen to that. That's a different game. That's not what we're focusing on right now. Okay, what's it called? You hear it in Ori so many times, I bet, but this is where I hear it first. Sorry, I'm still getting used to all these buttons and things. Alright, so get this here. Here, I'll play it again. It's in there. It's in there. Listen for the cello. It's in there. It's so simple. But if you listen to Ori as much as you do, you'll hear this. It's like a motif he uses. Let's play it one more time. It just gives me goosebumps. Okay. Alright, so I have to put that down. I'm not sure if it's 100% correct. Okay, it's a little different. Okay. It's hard to hear, okay? Okay, there we go. So it's like this. Shorten this just a little. Okay. So there's that. I think that's it for that one. And then after that, fuck my ears. Here we get to the running. Okay, so something like that. I don't know if a bass can do that. I don't know. Let me see if the range is even there. I don't know anything about strings. Just cellos. Is that it? Is that it? If I had to guess, that would be it. If the key hasn't changed, because F is the note. See, I don't know. I don't know if this is in F minor or hang on a minute. What is F minor? No, it is. It's this. Is it an F minor or A flat major? I don't know. It feels like it's... It feels like that's the tonic. Why does he do this to me? He puts the bass on the relative... Is it? Yeah, the relative minor tonic. So I don't know if it's A flat or F. it's like it feels like it could be either one, you know, because this is the melody. A flat, that's A flat right there. And then the bass is droning on the relative minor tonic. Why do you do this to me, Coker? Okay. I'm trying to understand. Okay, so where were we? I think we're just gonna go F minor run. So that's probably my key, isn't it? That's probably the clue as to why it's F minor, because it literally runs the notes here. But he could be playing with me, I don't know. So we got these. And we can copy this, put this here. Oh, wait, gotta turn on the snap. Then we do that, then we do that, then we do that. And then maybe I shorten all this because the plugin likes to, I don't know, drag the notes into each other when you hear it. Let me hear. I've got to make them shorter. Okay, and then it feels like okay, so maybe these. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely the notes. What's the instrument though? Is it cello or is it basses too? Let me see. And that's not where that goes. Snap to grid. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's not keeping that first note. Alright. I apologize for the impact being so loud. I turned it down 10 decibels from the original volume. But yeah, we gotta hear. Okay, so let me just do this. Okay, so that definitely isn't it. I think these velocity differences are making everything a little bit incorrect. I don't even know if it is bass. Maybe it's just cellos, you know? Is this a solo? It is a solo, I forgot. We can't have that. We have to duplicate this because this part right here is the solo part. So the solo is that one. This is the group. Let me change this. Cellos. Maybe we could find one that's a bit more staccato-y. I think that's it. Okay. Let's try this one. I think we go shorter first to see if it works. No, that's it. That is definitely it. Okay, but I'm definitely gonna make these downbeats higher velocity than the rest. I need these higher because it's like you fall into that downbeat so hard. Maybe these. Ooh, see, now I'm starting to play with it. Maybe these ands as well. Okay, maybe I got a little bit too carried away. These ands aren't super emphasized. I think it goes like, if I were to guess the dynamic changes, it would go from like forte piano crescendo up to forte on the downbeat. That's my guess. Can I like... Hey, alright. I'm gonna switch these. Gonna make it a little bit kind of like that. Very close. That's very close to what I hear. There's so much drums, it's hard to hear. But I think if I were to section off just the cellos, I think that's really it. There's no basses. It's unless there's a droning bass. Actually, let me make sure. I don't hear it. There's too much drums. I don't think I'm gonna put a bass there because the drums just take up all of it. Where are my drums? I didn't put drums in yet. That's so funny. I'll put them in. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on percussion till the very end. Need to get these basic parts out first. And I am a percussionist, by the way, if you guys didn't know. But I think the building blocks of a good song are not, in my personal taste, I think the actual tones you hear and the different pitches you hear are far superior to the importance of percussion. I mean, you might be able to like get a feel of a song using percussion at the start, but I would be wary because I think melody is just so powerful in communicating expression and emotion. I could be proven wrong later down the line, but I think percussion is just, what's the word? It's just like extra, you know? I don't know. Okay. Okay. And I don't know why. I just like forgot to bring in the... I forgot to do that. In my estimate here. I think that's It's probably violas. I'll start with violas here for this. That one. It's like they're like tiny mini runs. I don't know what you would call those. Let me see. Let me see what kind of runs we have. They're like trills, aren't they? What can I hear it? Oh, that's why. Trill. That's not it. They're like they're runs. But they're not like super long, you know, they're short. Penderecki. Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh my god. If you know Ori, you'll get chills if you hear that. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to find these like runs or something. I might have to like home make it. But if we just do this staccato for now, and then we home make it. So, oh wait, what am I doing? What does it sound like? This could take a long time. It's hard to figure out exactly what tone this is. Oh. Okay, when I hear something that I did not foresee originally. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta put this down really quick because I missed it earlier. There is a lady singing. I can't sing that high. But on a different octave. Is this her? I think I'm just gonna put this here. That's not it. Of course it's F. That's so sick. Oh my gosh. Singers are just... Fuck. Everything you do, Coker, is just amazing. Okay, here we go. Stops right about here. Yeah, okay. Now back to what we were doing. See, now I hear the singer, I can't get it out of my head. Okay, alright. Focus on that mid string. It's like it's lower. If I were to like sing that, it'd be of course it's fucking F. Everything's F. Maybe the key is F. This the two options I have are F minor, A, or A flat, major. So of course it's F. I'm gonna go ahead and say I think this whole thing's an F minor. That makes so much sense at this point. A lot of his songs are in F. Okay. That's it, right? Kind of. Maybe not. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it might be chromatic. That's probably what that's called. I think that's it. I think that's really close. I think that's it. I don't know if I do runs of 3 notes. Oh, shit. 3 notes or 4 notes, I don't know. Okay. We've been streaming for an hour and 15. Okay, that's crazy. Okay. So we need to get into this. Okay, so we have this box. Let's make 2 different scenarios without blasting our ears again. It's so difficult. Cannot hear any tones. I think we're getting close to the feel of it, but I don't think the notes are right still. There's one that's higher. Okay, so there's like 3 different runs. There's one that's the highest, there's 2 in the middle that are the same, and then there's a 4th one which is lower. I think that's really close. I think that's really, 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 really close. I just need... I don't know if it's violas. See, I don't know. I don't know if cellos can do that, can they? I'm just gonna write this down. I didn't note that. Let's see if I can't get a good one in here. Excuse me. Sorry. I got a hiccup. If you ever get a hiccup and you want to delete it, you just burp. You gotta breathe in and burp real fast right after you hiccup the first time. And then you delete your hiccups. That's how I learned. I know it's super weird, but it works. So, screw you guys if you're judging me. It's like this. It's like... Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. That might be really close. Okay. I hate being nitpicky like this, but we have to kind of make this sound good, so... I'm just gonna make everything flat. That's okay. But if I did this, brought it over here. That's not it. I think the notes are right. It's hard. I don't know. This isn't really normal. I don't really do this. Okay, and these should probably be at least brought over a little bit. Okay. Okay. This is hard to do, like, on a piano. This is crazy. Maybe. I think maybe like this, and then like this. No, because that can't be it. Because I think that's it. Maybe. I think it's so close. And it goes throughout the whole next section. I want it to be right. Maybe I'll try a different instrument for now. Maybe that's why. No, we got cellos doing that. Maybe. Yeah, good. No, good luck. Well, these aren't staccato. I didn't think about that. Let's duplicate this. Delete this, delete this. Let's make it staccato. Staccato cello. I don't know. I really don't think so, but sounds like it's like an organ. No. Maybe it's the wrong maybe it's the wrong octave. Oh wait, these don't register down there. No. Okay, so they're not that octave. Maybe if I take this, copy and paste it a few times, it might sound a bit better. Okay. Let me bring these up a little bit more, because the emphasis on the downbeat is way higher. And I mean, that might be it. I might have just forgotten to like tweak the velocity up enough. Let me just make these the title right. Forgot about this. Make that staccato. Alright, you guys think you hear this in the song? It's so hard to hear. Ooh, I think it's close. I think it's so hard. What the hell? I don't know. I'm gonna keep this for now. I think we should move on, because I probably have been on that one string part for 20 minutes at least. And yeah, we should probably keep going. So that actually ends up getting copied and pasted, right? Oh. Okay, so now different instruments are playing that run now. There's a flute. I didn't hear a flute before. Okay, let me grab one of these. Winds. Okay. Flute. And I like to make my woodwinds a green color. That's my preference. I might change that. But yeah, we'll put that here. So we have flute is, let me move these up here. flutes here. Flute, I'm going to put flute runs. That's all we hear here. And it's going to kind of mimic it, right? That's so cool. That's so sweet. I think it's the same notes as whatever it was. In fact, now it might be a bit easier to hear. So let's get a flute out. Okay, flute. There's a lot of this artist here. It's like a trill, isn't it? Trills are not necessarily runs. These are also high. Let me see. It's gonna take a long time? Nope. Okay, good. So. Okay, so it trills the higher note. That's definitely not it. Okay. We have to home make these, otherwise they're going to sound so bad. Flute. How? Oh, yep. Okay, so we do concert. Let's keep it concert flute. Okay. Is it staccatos that we were using? On the strings? Yeah. Let's start with staccato. These runs are too long still. Just a lot of stuff here. I think we're better off still making it our own. But this is the right instrument, I think. Let's just copy and paste this because we're smart. So we do that. And we solo it. Oh, what? Are these too low? There we go. That's so close. Okay, I think these are... I think it's too high. I think these are too high. So we have this one. Let's just work on this flute part, because I think if we get this flute, it's going to be easier to work on. We can copy it to the string later. Okay, and I think these are, yep. Maybe we do that. Holy shit, we're so close. It just got so much better. I think that's it. I think that's it. And then, obviously, this is... Shit. Pff, that's so high. Sorry. But I think that's gonna be the right register, too. Oh my god, this is so cool. That's it. It was a staccato, so we homemade it. Okay, so it's definitely not going to be as loud as it is, but those are the right notes. Oh my god, that took forever. That's it though. So that's going to be 2 octaves lower. And if we copy and paste this, let's see how this sounds. What's the beat? Okay, so strings are always going to be like that because of the... They're just always going to be like that because that's how strings are. You just have to like drag these a little bit ahead of the beat so it sounds like it's on time. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we just... Damn, I never thought I would get that. I thought it would sound awful. Guess we did that. Oh. I have to make sure I snap this to the precise end of it so it's good. Yeah. I'm just going to name this runs 2. That way we know. that's it. That's the notes. And again, we'll tweak the volumes later on after we get all these notes down. But that's probably the hardest part of the song done. Right there. That part, those runs. Holy cow. I don't know, maybe there's another instrument that uses those runs too. Let me go back. I don't know. Maybe there's a violin that comes in with it. Okay, so the violins are definitely doing that. Yeah, the very high thing. So, I don't know, it might be much adding the violin to the run. I think it's just viola and flute. So, that's what it's going to be for now. Alright, what else? So we got cello. Those are probably going to keep doing those low ascending F minor runs. Let me make sure I'm snapping to the end of this yet. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then basses. What are the basses? Did we already... I don't know if we already experimented what it would be like to add the basses in these runs, but let me see. I don't know. Let me just name these. I gotta remember to do these articulation names because now I'm lost. All right, so these are legato basses. Yeah. Oh. Maybe it's because it's not really pure staccato. I added sforzandos. We'll name these sforzando. I think I mentioned earlier the low end's just going to be way too crowded with drums. So I think adding basses to these cello runs might be a little much. I think I'm just going to leave it to cellos, and the drums are going to play the bass for now. Okay, let me make sure these are on beat too. Gotta drag these a little bit. me hear this string section, because we should be hypothetically done with the strings here. They're pretty much together. That's so cool. Alright, do we think the higher runs are reverbed or no? Let me see. I don't think so. I think that's... Nah, it doesn't need any. It's just so crowded. Let's delete that reverb. I don't think flute had any, but yeah, we're good. Cello. See, I need to name the articulation here. Spiccato. Maybe we turn it down. Yeah, the reverb just added way too much, like, muddiness, I guess. Let me see. That's not what's in the song, is it? No. No, it's an octave lower, just like I thought. Okay. So that's done, right? Let me just make sure. I think the cellos are just like a little bit forward. Let me see. Just drag this a little bit over here. Why not just line it up with it for now? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. That's so sweet. Okay, all the strings are done. And what's next? So we got that done, that done. Percussion. No way. Did we do everything? What goes on in this gap here? Absolutely nothing. A gong just rings into oblivion, so there's no harmonics happening there. Gotta make sure I add a gong here. I gotta add drums anyway, so okay. Let's just do percussion. If I don't finish percussion today, I'll definitely finish it tomorrow. But let's get to work here. So, glockenspiel. Yeah, let's just go from the top. Okay, so there was a theory, right, earlier. Are these like pulses? The low pulses, are they low pulses? Are they just piano? Like just literally just a piano note, like, or is there a piano, like, I mean, not a piano, is there like a guitar plucking, or is it a bass, or is it a combination of either, or all, or any? So I'm just gonna experiment here for a second. I think if I get some sort of bass guitar in here, I just want to see. It's a little bit too much impact. I just want the hum of it. What is this? I can't preview this for some reason. Let me see. Legato finger. Ugh. How's you guys' night going? That string part took forever. Like literally. But it was crucial. Even though it's not necessarily like very harmonic, it gives a very big piece of that section its depth. Just waiting for this legato finger to keep downloading. I guess while that's doing that, that's going to keep going in the background. I'm going to see how many more of these we need to add. We need to add a gong part. I don't know if it's a gong or a combination of like a thunder sheet. I don't know, but we'll add the gong roll right there. And then there's war drums. We just add war drums. Some sort of war drums. I don't know what kind. If they're like Chinese or I don't know yet. But that goes the length of this epic part right here. So that's gonna go there. Okay. Holy cow. That's awesome. Sorry, I just had to hold that. Holy. Okay, wait, hang on. Am I dreaming? Oh my god. That sounds so awesome. God, I wish I had a bass. Okay. So do we hear that sound? Like that texture in the song? I don't know. I don't know. It's quiet. Let me make a full clip here. Okay, so let's see what sounds better. It sounds good. it's why the start of the song always clips so bad. So much popping. I don't know. I think it's a bass. Like a guitar. Like a bass guitar. I think I'm gonna keep that for now. Cause where do I hear that other than that? Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me text my brother really quick. Okay. Back to it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut. And we're gonna take this out. Oh wait, I should probably keep those for now. Because I have to copy and paste those notes here. Okay, so copy this. Oh no. Those are the lowest notes the guitar has. Ah, it's a shame. Okay, we'll keep the bass string. Because it can't be bass guitar if that's the range it has. I don't know. Yeah. I will delete this. Sounds so cool though. I can't wait to use bass guitars in school. Alright, here we go. So moving on, we got these first builds right here. Okay. I'm gonna stick this right here. Let me get at the war drums. Okay. Let's see. Need a roll. Oh wait, these aren't rolls. Okay, those are the hits. Oh yeah, we're done. Hello? Okay. There we go. Rolls. We need rolls now. Okay, that's gonna take a little second. Okay, so the build is not there. I'm gonna call this War Drum Rolls. I might buy a bit of these synths they're putting in my face. I might. That's probably the closest. That's perfect. That's fine. And then I'm gonna add just a basic volume tweak. Forgot to do that. Volume. Oh yeah. I forgot to draw. That's not it. Oh, crap. Let me make this bigger. All right, so we get, I think we have to do a curve shape. Okay. I think it's, yeah, okay. Yeah. Maybe bring it down a little bit. That's fine. Perfect. And then the stick symbol. Suspended symbol. I think next time I stream, I'm gonna have all of these suspended symbols preloaded. I mean, not suspended symbols, just all the instruments preloaded for you guys. You don't have to sit through me. Literally like pulling up every single instrument. It might be hard though, because some instruments just pop up while I'm working. I'll try my best. Okay. So move this down here. All right. I think that's it. I'm trying to literally do this on my piano. That's fine. Why does it keep going? Oh my gosh. It's good. So much popping. I don't know if it's popping because of how much I. Let me do a rough run here. I'm just gonna play the song. My version so far. It's gonna be awful because I haven't tweaked any levels yet, but I just want to know how the actual thing performs. Like if I'm gonna get like a stupid amount of popping. All right, let's see. Okay, it's just still really, I think at the beginning it's like trying to warm up all the samples. It's just still popping a lot. Can't believe we're almost done. I mean, with the transcription, just the notes. The volume's going to be the real fun part. It always is. Ugh. Okay. All right, so where are we at? So we got Glockenspiel, right? Wait. Is it vibraphone or Glockenspiel? Because there's a MIDI box for Glockenspiel inside the vibraphone MIDI track, so I don't know why. I definitely okay. So that's definitely a vibraphone part at the end with a Glockenspiel MIDI box. I think this one is meant for Glockenspiel. Because I hear Glockenspiel, I don't hear vibraphone. So. Very soft, but it's there. I don't know if it's two different notes or if it's just saying one note. Let me get one Glockenspiel out for you guys. Glockenspiel. Hmm. Let me make sure I have it on. Yep, soft is good. I cannot sing. I'll stop. Okay, so we have Glockenspiel. Okay, so I'm starting to get bored. I'm joking. All right, so I want to be able to finish this before the night, so let me get this done. We have Glockenspiel. Why isn't it working? Oh, maybe it's too high? Or no, not high enough. Okay. I cannot hear the tone of the downbeat notes. I just hear that I hear that there's a hit. I don't know the tone of it. The offbeat's F. I don't know if it's this. Or this. Or this. I think it's lower because you'd be able to hear it maybe if it was higher. So, low, high. I think it'd be better if you just do a fifth. When I'm in doubt, I just do a fifth. It doesn't matter, really, because it could be any note, and you would just hear this the low of it. I mean, not the low of it, the hit of like the metal touching plastic. So I'm just gonna take this, go here, go here, go here, this, and that's not what I wanted. If we do this, yeah, that's fine. Oh, gotta do fourth. There we go. Perfect. That's it. Okay, so this measure is interesting. I mean, there's nothing in that measure, and then this one I think is this. Yep. Okay, you could like literally barely hear it here. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm just gonna take this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and then that's it. We just make sure it's on beat. That's it. And that's literally all you have to worry about, is just getting the basic sound of it, because don't stress out about making it absolutely perfect. I'm trying to be really good at it though, because the more in depth you go, the ear starts to get trained to listen a little bit better, a little bit more in depth. So it can't hurt, but don't stress out over it. To look deeper into the music. Okay. Okay, so this is another hit. I think if I just take these. If I put the playhead, that's what it's called, the playhead. That's what it's called. Do this, do this. Do this. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. It's like both of those. And then, of course, I forgot where they went. Not there. Goes right there. Can I not? I'm trying to put it. Why won't it let me put it right there? That's annoying. Okay, if you're gonna be like that, then I'm gonna be like this. And then I'm gonna do this. So that's 6 beats before the impact. So this one goes right here. Then this one goes right here. That's good. Okay, and this is where I start to get a little bit clueless, because there's a string panic build here. That's what I call it, but I think it's violins. Maybe they call it some sort of articulation, or maybe not, but hopefully I don't have to home make this part. But yeah, it's violins, plural. That's it, right? That's probably as close as we're gonna get, honestly. I wonder if violas have that. Why does that sound different? Hmm. Hmm. Gareth Coker actually did a lot of trailer music before he worked on Ori. So I might have to get a lot more of these runs because there's only 4 of these that are not repeatedly bowed. There's a low one. Yeah, there's 2 for the violins, 2 for the violas. Let me see. Let's start with the violins. Okay, so the MIDI clip starts later than the song for the violins. So let's try violas now. Ooh. Okay, that's too short too, I could tell. That was interesting. I think the violins are closer. I think we just have to stick with the shorter run in the correct range, which is fine. So we'll do the violins. It's pretty close. I'm not too bent about that. We get this, and then we do this, and we close that. That's fine. And then, okay, and then we have another bass build, okay. Whoa, holy cow. Okay, so there's a bass impact here. It's really low. He's cut. I know that sound. That's a proper cinematic trailer, like boom. Like it's a bass hit, but it's been electronically modified so much it sounds like it's like a distant explosion, like a distant nuclear explosion, but just like it just completely like shuts out any reverb after it. It's hard to explain. Boom. I don't think I have that. I could probably take one of these hits and like cut off the volume after the hit. Those are a bit too papery. That's fine. Yeah, okay, if I really hit it hard. So I made it, like, really high. And then cut the volume off right after it. Where's the volume? There it is. So we have that, and then nope. What the? That's so funny. No, wait. No, no. Even if we took the velocity down. Maybe if we add reverb. See, now I'm just playing. No. No, it just sounds like it's echoing, like it's inside of like a wooden thing, you know? You hear no, that's not it. Hmm. Hmm. Where's volume? There it is. Okay, it's erased. Okay. Where'd my sound go? Hello? Oh, it's because it's not. Wait, that doesn't make sense. All the sound went and crapped itself. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Wait, what is that? What did it say? Oh, I thought it said something. I don't know what's going on. We need this. This is kind of an important instrument. Hmm. I don't know. I might have to restart my computer. Well, I think we should call it a good session. I think that was a good session. I'll be back tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna try and stream most weekdays that I can. Do a little bit of these reconstructions bit by bit. The goal is to eventually transcribe every single Ori song, even some of the extended tracks that are unreleased by Gareth Coker, just for fun, you know. And I can't say this enough, Gareth Coker, if you're watching, if you ever watch these, your work's amazing. It's just, you could learn like 5 lifetimes worth of material just from transcribing these. It's so awesome to be able to do this. So all credit goes to you. Thank you very much, Gareth Coker. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, goodbye.